everyone, and welcome to No Shave November 2019. Really quick, this is just a basic follow-up to my No Shave November video from 2018. Basically showing, hey, I did it again, and just going into it a bit. Basically started doing it because one of my coworkers recommended, hey, our whole team should do it. And so we did it last year, and I'm keeping that tradition alive, even though, Josh has left our company and I didn't ask anybody else to do this. So I'm going to quickly go over some stuff I did from last year and then move on to some other, informative issues. So first off, No Shave November itself is apparently about general cancer awareness. I don't know where I got the information from, but originally I was informed that it was about, raising awareness for men's prostate cancer. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but yeah, that was the thing I was told for some reason. That is wrong. It is general cancer awareness. And second, the idea behind the shaving, or I guess lack thereof, is basically that, you would take the money that you'd put towards, razor, shaving cream, aftershave, whatever else, and you would donate that money to, a cancer research organization. Yes, it's a little silly, yes, it's a little whatever, but I get the idea. It's cutesy, it works. But moving beyond that, let's move on to my next thing. How many of us really know what cancer is? Yes, we've heard of, skin cancer, lung cancer, stomach cancer, etc. But what is cancer itself? I actually looked this up in a science textbook. I want to say I was in high school or college at this point. And basically, they said it's uncontrolled cellular replication. Basically just imagine filling like a glass of water. Like eventually it's going to overflow. Or filling a balloon with water or air. Yes, it's going to keep expanding and growing until there's an issue, i.e. it overflows, it pops, etc. Unfortunately, the human body is a bit different than a balloon or, a glass of water. It will have other issues. The metaphor they used in the book was basically a car with no brakes. It keeps going and it can't stop. And eventually, you're going to hit something, and that's bad. I prefer the, balloon, cup of water metaphor thing because that makes a bit more sense in relation to the human body, I think. And also, speaking of metaphors, and this is just my own personal interpretation, the growth of the beard is kind of a metaphor for cancer in itself. Because for some people, they don't like beards. They don't want beards, because, they're hairy and itchy and annoying and just... Sorry, lost focus there. It's just so... I'm good. Whew. Almost done. But no, it's for some people an unwanted growth that they have to address and take care of. I know it's really stupid and lame, but I'm trying to inject, spots of humor in this serious subject just to keep people on board. Because unfortunately, cancer is a kind of a downer thing, Which leads me to my next point. Last year I talked about how I had some personal hang-ups with cancer, and that's why, I'm fully on board with No Shave November and other things to, forward cancer research, like Relay for Life and all that. I have some personal family history with it. 25 years ago, my father passed away because he had a brain tumor. Yeah. Don't worry, I've worked through all that. And it was 25 years ago. I mean, yes, it does occasionally come up for me, but it's fine. And then there's the other thing. The other bit of personal stuff about it. And it was when I was age 13. I had really bad acne at that time. So my mom took me and my brother to see a dermatologist. Figure out, you know, treating that stuff. And yeah, they noticed a strange mole on my shoulder, like right here. It took a bit of it. They checked it out and determined that it was precancerous, I believe, at this point. And basically, I had that surgically removed a couple of weeks later, and everything was fine, and I haven't had any serious issues with it since. So, it sucks, it's depressing, but it does have some positive silver linings, so don't flip out about this. I was very fortunate. We caught it early, we were able to address it, and I haven't had any issues since, so yes. And yeah, so that's why I'm, fine. That's why I fully support, cancer research and No Shave November, and other things. Honestly, for kind of revenge and vengeance-y kind of reasons, but it's for a good cause. So I'm hoping we can let it slide. But if not, I kind of get it, I guess. But yeah, and basically, since we're on the subject of skin cancer, I want to talk about that a bit. First off, it's generally not lethal. There are 3 types of basal cell, squamous cell, and melanoma. Yeah, again, this is just research based off of a research thing that I did for a high school health class. I did a research report thingy. Obviously, I had reason to. And yeah, and basically the cause for, the general cause seems to be overexposure to UV radiation, i.e., taking in too much sunlight and, getting sunburns and crap like that. Many, 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 many times. It's not just, oh, I went out once, just poof. So don't freak out. And obviously, one of the best ways to combat sunburns and overexposure to the sun is wearing sunscreen. And, I think we all know how sunscreen works. My producer is giving me the, please elaborate. Well, I mean, it's so simple that, what? Oh, guys, I'm right in the middle of something. Can you give me like 5 minutes? No, you can't really? Sorry, guys. Let me wrap this up, and I'll get right back to you, with how, sunscreen works. Even though I think we all know how it works. We get it. God, you guys are the worst, and you just not. It's really fast. God, I didn't realize that myself. Oh. Thanks for turning on the camera for me and getting ready. Usually people yell action, so we know that they're... Never mind. So, sunscreen. Pretty much you can get it at most of your, drugstores, general stores, Walmart, Kmart, Target, etc. Whatever. And basically, you just put it on your skin. You rub it in. And heck, there's like some, sports, extreme stuff, whatever, that, you just spray and just, it absorbs into your skin. There are different level SPFs because different people, have different levels of sun absorption, whatever. Really falling apart here. But yeah. So, just put it on your skin, reapply every so often. I think it's every 45 minutes. I'd have to look into that. But yeah. And just deal with it. Otherwise, in like the 1 or 2 occasions where you might get sunburned, you might put aloe on your skin. And I did that. And it's not bad. Until you put on a shirt. Then that thing is stuck to you like you put super glue on your back and it's really annoying. So do not do that. So avoid sunburns, and you won't have aloe on your back that's like ew and slimy and gross, and you won't potentially have shirt stuck to your back for a day. And yeah, that was not fun. Anyway, I guess with that, that's all I really have to say, about No Shave November 2019. I grew a beard. I'm going to shave it off. I'm going to make another donation to the American Cancer Society because that's just the one that I've attached my horse to. Whatever. The one that I'm just gravitating towards. If you guys want to shout out other, cancer research organizations, across the globe, feel free to let me know. I will try and do some quick research and maybe name drop a couple here, just so in case, you're outside the States and you want to donate, because, they do good things. And hopefully, through, the scientific efforts, the, contributions to research, maybe one day, we can finally combat cancer completely. We can help, save some lives and, get that vengeance for those who weren't so fortunate. And, if you do anything with it, I'm not asking you to do it for me. Like me, I can go F myself for all I care. And I'm not asking you to do it for my father, because, he was a good guy, and it's unfortunate that happened. But, do it for the people who are having those issues right now. The people who are going to chemo, the people who need surgery, the people who are just having issues because of cancer. And for those of you who are going through this, I just have one thing to say to you. Stay strong, hold out hope. Hopefully we'll get through this. And if you need some emotional support, I'm here for you. Okay? I've got your back. Because I know we all need some emotional support from time to time. And I may not be with you physically, but I will definitely be with you in spirit. And I think that's it. So until next time, everyone, have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, combat cancer, and of course, remember, every character has a story to tell. I'm Valiant Bradley James, the character investigator, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go shave. Peace.